How to use ClickUp for task management. Hey everyone and welcome, I hope you're all doing great. In this video I'll be talking about ClickUp and how you can actually use it and utilize ClickUp for your task management projects and everything in between. It is very easy to use, it's very simple, and it's absolutely for free unless you want to upgrade and add more stuff to what you already have. Now, basically, ClickUp is a platform that has plenty of features that are going to basically help you out with your projects. You can see here we have plenty. We have projects, whiteboards, chat, time tracking, docs, dashboards, AI, forms, sprints, you name it. ClickUp has it. There's plenty and plenty and plenty of things that ClickUp has to offer. And you can, you just can get started absolutely for free. So what's not to like about it? So just go ahead to clickup.com to get started. We can just talk about the pricing real quick. They have the free plan, which is free forever, as I said already. And there's going to be a lot of stuff that is going to be available to you with the free version. And then you have unlimited business and enterprise plans that you can also feel free to compare and see which ones are going to be more useful to you. For example, AI compatibility is going to be available for these two and so on. So now with that being said, you just go ahead to clickup.com, click on sign up to get started, and just add your email address in here. And just click on next and finish up the signing up process. It's not going to be too difficult. It's, your regular signing up process. I'm just going to log in because I have an account already. So I will see you in the actual dashboard. Okay, so once you actually go ahead and create your account, you can just go ahead and find you will find yourself in here. So you have your home page, inbox, docs, and more stuff in here. You can set up your dashboards as well. There's plenty, like I said, but we are going to be focusing on how to start with your task management. So it's going to be very easy and simple. You just need to understand what we have here. So for example, the first thing is going to be spaces. And spaces, you can think of them as the top of the umbrella of spaces, then projects, and then tasks. Okay, so the space is the entire space which will hold multiple projects, and that project will hold multiple tasks, and so on. So you can think, or you can create spaces, depends on exactly what you want it to be. Maybe space is completely different business that you're working on. So maybe you have two businesses that are running. They have nothing to do with each other. Maybe this space is for business one and the other space is for business two. And then there are projects for each one individually. So you can, feel free to create spaces as you would like. See how you want to use them. It's completely up to you. So if you want to create a new space, just click on create space from there. We can just give it an icon and a color if you want to. And we can just go ahead and give it a name like testing space. And then description if you want to, you can also feel free to do so. And we can also make it private. That means that only the members that you actually invite to this space can use it. Otherwise, no one can actually use it. Click on that and we can just go ahead and click, or if you want to click on that, it's completely up to you. And we can just go to click on use templates, which is going to be also a possibility for us to do. But today I'm not going to be doing that. So let me just add this again, test space. Make this red like we had it before. I will make it private and click on continue. So define your workflow. So we can just do starter, marketing teams, product and engineering, or project management. I will be doing this one. And we can set up the default views. We can set up a few things here. For example, the default view, what I would like to keep is the board view, the list view, and I believe for the time being this is enough. So we can just click on done. Task statuses, so we can actually edit them. So to do, planning, in progress, at risk, update required, and on hold. If you want to add a status, you can also do so from here, or we can do it later on from within the actual space itself. And then we have here for done, we have the complete, and then here we have for the closed one, canceled. I'm just going to leave it as it is, and I'm just going to exit out of here. I didn't think it's actually going to exit out of it completely. Okay, and lastly we have the click apps. Now all of those we can actually set them up later on, like I said. Click apps, they're going to provide you with some apps here. For example, if you want to enable sprints, enable them from here. But I'm not going to do that right now. We can do show more, and we have a lot to choose from. I'm just going to click on done, and we can just click on create space now. So here we have our first space, which is testing space. So basically, now that we have this space, we can create more stuff within the actual space. For example, we can create a new list. We have already this one. We can rename it and everything, so you can think of it as the actual project. So we can actually create multiple lists. We can create documents, forms, whiteboards, and so on. But for task management, we would want to have a list. We can rename it as, for example, project 1. And we have our project in here now. So in here we have the actual list view, we have the board view, we have the team view, and so on. So obviously there are going to be a few things that will require upgrading. So you may see that quite a lot. Anyways, so for task management, what you would want to do, generally speaking, if we just go to the board view here, we can click on add task within the to-do. And here we will be able to just create our tasks very easily. Or we can just go ahead and actually create them from the top right of our screen here. And we have either tasks or milestones. So generally we are going to just be creating tasks. So let me just go ahead and do it from here and give it a name. For example, let's just do write a script. Okay. So click on save, and now we have task 1, which is write a script. It's very simple. There's nothing really impressive here yet. If we click on it, here we can actually add more elements to it. For example, the status is to do, because it's within the to do. We can just move it later on. We can set up dates for it, so we can actually go ahead and set up a few dates. For example, a due date on Tuesday. So due date on Tuesday. We have time estimate, which is, you can estimate how long it's actually going to take. We have some tags. Obviously, tags are going to be something between you and your team members. You can communicate between them how you want to use your tags exactly. Assignees is who you want to assign this task to. So just go ahead and click on it and assign it to the specific person that should work on it. And then we have priority, which is also very nice. You can make it a high priority, for example. And then if you want to track time, you can just go ahead and set this up. We have relationships here. Relationships is going to also help out, but I'm not usually going to, I don't really use it quite often, so I'm just going to leave it empty. So there are going to be a few things that we can add, as you can see. So assignees, priority, and so on. Also, we have the ability to add a description. Now, this is very nice if you want to let people know that are going to be working on the project exactly a few things that they need to keep in mind while they're working on this, for example, script and so on. You can add them within the description. And yeah, this is pretty much some of the things that we can actually add. We can add a cover and so on in here. Oh, and I forgot one more very important thing, which is the attachments. Obviously, when you're done with the script or video, whatever, maybe you can just go ahead and feel free to upload them within here. And obviously, relationships, like I said, you can just feel free to use it, add links or whatever you want to use within the actual relationships. And now you can see that we already see it a little bit differently. We can see the icon. Usually people would have profile pictures, so it's going to be a little easier to view. So we have the assignee, we have the due date, we have the priority. Now, this is going to be from within to the to-do. Let's say it moved on to the planning. We can just go ahead and drag and drop to planning. We can go ahead and move it to in progress. So you can actually go ahead and see the progress here. If you wanted to move to the next one, for example, complete is going to also be accessible. You can just go ahead and move it. But let's say you actually want to create a subtask now to this one. Let's say something came up and you wanted to create a subtask within this one. You will need to just click on it, go to subtasks in here, and click on new task from within these subtasks. And let's just do step 1, save. Let's just do another one, step 2, and let's just do one more, step 3. Click on save, and now we have subtasks within this one. So here we can see we have the view of 3 subtasks. It's not going to show all of them because it's going to be too crowded unless you go ahead and click on the arrow here, and now it's actually going to show us all the subtasks that are related to this one. And if it's step 1 is completed, you can just do, I mean, not cancelled, I should do completed. There you go. It's going to show as complete. If step 2 is also complete, we can do that. Exit out of here. And yeah, now you can just go ahead and check them. If this one is also complete, for example, then all 3 steps are completed and the subtasks are complete. And you can just go ahead and move this one to complete as well. And it's going to be moved automatically. Now, what if you want to add another task? It's very easy and simple. Like I said, just click on add task and you will have the ability to just feel free to add more tasks the same exact way. You can also create milestones, which are going to be a little different. It's going to be something that is concrete, something to look forward to. It's not your usual task. It's something that you want to reach, basically. So you can go ahead and set up your milestones. But for tasks, I believe what I said already is more than enough. You can always just view them from within the calendar view. It's going to show you like when exactly it's going to be. And we have the Gantt view as well, and we have the list view. You can just go ahead, choose which view looks better for you, and you have the ability to customize, add more columns, remove columns if you want to. All of those things are available within ClickUp. So it's very easy to do and very easy to use, and you can start completely for free. With that being said, I hope that you found this video to be easy to follow and helpful for starting out your task management with ClickUp, and thanks for watching.